But now it is that time to accept James Kyson to our stage, as well as Alex Wong, who will be providing music today. And we're so excited to get started.
Is that me?
Yeah, that's you.
Oh, okay. I don't need the mic, correct? Hoping and worrying that I may be interesting enough. Acceptance. Vulnerability. Acceptance. Breath. Acceptance. I'd love for us to take 10 breaths together. Just be a slow breath into our nose, and then a sigh out our mouth. And with each breath, see if we can just let go just a little bit more. Okay, feel free to close your eyes. Here we go. Take your time. Halfway there. Two more. Last one. Could open your eyes. It's amazing what can happen in 10 breaths. Okay, thank you, that's my talk. No, can you imagine? Hey, how was Creative Morning? It was weird, we just breathed. And then it said acceptance, and then he walked off. Now I have a little more. With your permission, let me give you a 9-minute context of how I got here. City of Seoul, land of South Korea. My dad's one of 7. His parents, they grew up on a farm. We go every Thanksgiving. I remember cows and chickens and ducks, dogs, 1 cat, 1 pig. Everyone rises with the sun. They go out into the field, rice, corn. During lunchtime, the kids are out there. They put us, me and my cousins, on the cow to send us home by ourselves. The cow knows how to get back to the house. A 45-minute stroll, I think. Sometimes he stops for grass, and then you give him a little nudge, he moves again. A very slow Uber. Uber pool. That's free. Carefree. Freedom. I remember seeing television for the first time. They were playing Knight Rider and Incredible Hulk and Different Strokes. All the characters are speaking Korean. They showed Disneyland, Michael Jackson. There's a thing called dubbing, which I didn't know, which is why everyone spoke Korean. My family tells me, hey, we're moving to United States. I say the place where everyone hangs out at Disneyland with Michael Jackson and speak Korean? I'm in! We fly to New York City, Astoria, New York. Newsflash, no one speaks Korean. At age 10, I find out there's a thing called Fight Club, years before I meet David Fincher. It's in the boys' bathroom. I get into 3 fights first month. It's not so much racism than it is about tribalism. Everyone is like this in New York City in the 90s because we're all trying to survive in this concrete jungle. I remember falling in love with hip hop and basketball. High school in the Bronx, 6 subway stops from Yankee Stadium. This elusive mountain called the SATs. 1,400, you got to get 1,400. 15-year-olds knowing what college they're going to and what they're going to do with life. I'm confused and lost. A lot of anger, not a lot of acceptance. Second attempt, I get my score. Thank God. Senior year, I don't go to school. Freedom! Not really. Boston, Massachusetts, mecca of college education. I'm not learning anything. I feel dazed, confused, lost. 7 years of depression and insomnia. 2 years of anxiety attacks, panic attacks. I'm 21 years old and I'm having a heart attack. What is happening with my body? Age 24, I decide I'm my own person, no more handouts from my parents. Final year, 5 jobs. Resident advisor, tutor, IT, bartending in Copley Square, Boston Fitness Club. In Boston, last call is 2 a.m., 2:30 in the morning, we clean up. 3 a.m., we count our tips. Good night, everybody. The train, or the T, is no longer running. I walk 45 minutes to my apartment in Fenway. 4 a.m., oh, shoot, I have to open the gym in 5 hours. I'm so broke, I apply for an EBT card. I tell myself I am never going to be poor again. A lot of aspiration, not a lot of acceptance. Los Angeles, one-way ticket, 1 suitcase. First night, I slip in my rent-a-car. Santa Monica Beach on a Tuesday at noon. All these people, what is this place? No one works here? Why are they here? Why am I here? This place makes no sense. I discover improv, acting, jazz singing. Acting becomes my day job. I have some success. I fall in love, get married, have my first daughter, second one on the way. Feels like I'm living my dream life. A lot of adoration. Still not a lot of acceptance. Pandemic hits. There are shutdowns. There are riots. There are fires. I get up one morning, I look up in the sky, it's charcoal, smoke. This is the universe telling me, I gotta get out of here. Somehow, I end up in this mysterious and wonderful place called Nashville. What I thought was gonna be a 6-week visit. Next thing I know, I'm in a city where I know all of one person, a new town, a new home where we don't have anything, just 3 suitcases, and then a new baby. My world is upside down. I'm having trouble accepting. I'm living in the South. I'm a suburban dad going to Home Depot and Ross. I'm so confused. My industry completely changes. Everything is virtual. Nothing is in person. I find myself acting with a Zoom screen for 2 years, frustrated, uninspired. I think about walking away from my career for the first time in my life. I don't know if anyone could relate, but last year was the most difficult year of my life. So many financial setbacks. My life shattered. I transitioned out of the most significant relationship in my life, mother of my children, brought me to my knees. I experienced pain and grief and loss in a way I thought was impossible. I find myself in a dark cave, and in there, I find an opening. And there's me, the child, South Korea, New York City, college student in Boston, actor in Los Angeles. I realized I had a very distorted relationship with my own self-esteem and self-worth. And all the chaos in my outside world was just a reflection of what was going on in my inside world. So my world had to turn upside down so that my inner spirit could be right side up. Fast forward, year of healing, recovery, finally, some acceptance. And here I am today. I'm still in it. And I guess it'll be a lifelong process. One of the things that got me through challenging times was writing and poetry. I had a condo in Los Angeles in Studio City. We called it the Love Shack because it was a place for community to gather, celebrate creativity, support one another. We would read things like The Artist's Way and have a meditation workshop and poetry gatherings. And out of that was born this experience called Music and Flow. Music was my first love. I had a lot of talented musicians and singers in my life that would come, provide some inspiration. We would write, and then it just grew and grew. And so I'd like to share a version of that experience today. Normally it's a 2-hour sort of gathering. Today we'll do a 20-minute version of it. I want to introduce a friend of mine who's providing the music. His name is Alex Wong, and I love my conversations with Alex because it helps me synthesize my own human experience in a very nuanced way. I'm going to improv your bio, so let me know if you need to correct anything. But he's been a touring musician for 20 years, have played all over the world, activist, incredible chef. Last week, he curated a series of dinner called Permission Parties, where it was a 6-course dinner, each course paired with a new song from his album. And so we got to listen. So good. He'll take it on the road this fall with the release of his new album called Permission. He's going to share a couple of songs with us today. Let's welcome Alex Wong. So while Alex, yeah, thank you. So while Alex sets up, this is a good time to grab your journals, your notebook, your pen. If you don't have anything to write with, perhaps we have paper. If you need paper, just raise your hand, I'll bring it up. Okay. And Christy, may I have you be one of the... And here's what we're going to do. Alex is going to play us a song. And while he's playing, would you mind writing this for us? I want us to invoke just words on our page, okay? We're not writing anything right now other than just, we don't need to edit. We're just going to invoke. And what I want us to invoke are, maybe we could write this like this here, colors, smells, texture, maybe locations, maybe characters. Whatever that comes up, just allow your mind to go to the page. And then we'll do a little bit of group whiteboarding, and then we'll flow from there, okay? So colors, smells, textures, locations, characters. I think that's a good start. Okay. Take it away, Alex.
Show yourself. Show yourself. Come out, wherever you are. Show yourself. show yourself. Come out, wherever you are, wherever you are.
Thank you. Thank you, Alex. Okay, so let's do a little group whiteboarding. Maybe people at the bar too, if you guys want to come closer and kind of join us. So maybe we could erase this for now. And then I want you to just shout out some words that came up on your page. Yeah, okay. So let's just start with some words. What did you guys write? Just words.
Victoria Falls.
What is it?
Victoria Falls.
Victoria Falls, okay.
Falling in love.
Falling in love. Abrupt. Abrupt. Gooey.
Gold grass.
Gold grass. Imminent. Imminent rain. Beautiful. What was that? Childhood. Childhood. Okay, what else?
Breezy.
Sorry, what did you say?
Flow.
Flow.
Yeah, breezy.
Breezy. Okay.
Yeah.
Airy. Airy.
Ocean.
Muddy waters. Muddy waters. Beautiful.
Ocean.
Ocean. Red.
Sunrise lane.
Sunrise lane.
Fireflies.
Sorry, sunrise lane.
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay. What was the next one?
Fireflies.
Fireflies. Okay.
Transparency.
Transparency. Clear.
Biscuits.
Hibiscus. Hibiscus.
I thought she said biscuits.
They're both yummy. I'll take it. Yeah. Sweet orange. Biscuits. Sweet corn or sweet orange?
Corn.
Sweet corn.
Put the orange in there too.
Anything else? What is it?
Tall carpet.
Tall carpet.
Salt.
Solve? Like S-O-L-V-E?
No, like salt. Salt.
S-A-L-V-E?
S-A-L-V-E.
Yes.
Oh, S-A-L-V-E. Yeah.
Backyard.
Backyard.
Acorns.
Acorns.
Meadow.
Meadow.
Lush grass.
Lush grass. Family. Beautiful. Nostalgia.
Pools of streetlight.
What was that with streetlight?
Pools of streetlight.
Pools of streetlight.
Tree bark.
Tree bark. Okay.
Salt in the air.
Salt in the air. Beautiful. Grandparents opening door. Okay, amazing. Well, I think we have a lot here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a 10-minute flow. We're gonna play some of Alex's new music. You're getting a very secret preview. We're just gonna play it in the background and we're gonna write together. Feel free to use any of these words, or you could use none of them. You could use all of them. There's no bonus points for using every single one, so there's no pressure. We're just gonna write. And one theme that I wanna sort of sprinkle in there is there anything about your life that you would like to accept more? Whether it's ourselves, someone else. So, okay, we'll talk in 10 minutes. All right, welcome back, everyone. Normally, when we do Music and Flow, we always give an opportunity for people to share. Sharing is completely voluntary. What I do want to say is that we're all poets. We just don't get to access it all the time. So whether the last poem you ever written was in second grade or you're a published author of books, there's no right and wrong here. This is a safe space. I think we only have time for maybe like a couple of sharings. Is there anyone that has a short piece that would like to share? Okay, so there's one. And let's, anyone else? I kind of want to just kind of have you on deck sort of chair if you do want to share. Okay, yes, sir. So you could come on up here. And maybe one more person. Okay, yes, come on up, okay. So, so let's, here, why don't we have you guys on the couch? And then, Corinne, you wanna come up here next to me? Okay, is this, yeah. For those who are sharing, what I want to encourage is there's incredible, first of all, coming up here and sharing anything is incredibly brave and vulnerable. So I just want to, yeah. So I just want to acknowledge that. And there is incredible power in owning your own words. So I just want to invite all of you into that. Take your time, read slow, there's no rush, and if we can't hear you, I may ask you to just project or enunciate, if that's okay. And so tell us your name and where you're from.
Hi all, my name is Corinne. I've lived here for the past 6 years, moved here from Asheville, North Carolina, but I've lived in, I think, 18 houses and counting now, so I'm from a lot of places. I keep telling people I used to be a poet, and I'm trying to get rid of the used to, so that's why I came up. Pale blues and faded greens, overexposed memories. The film in my mind fights transparency. The sting of my prickly bush hiding place brings back into focus. Ready or Not is the soundtrack of those summers. Roly-polies dance at my feet, and I measure my breathing. I'll never be found if I can help it. When did hide and seek turn to more lost than found? When did mom's sticky popsicle solutions lose their power?
Beautiful, thank you. If you were to title that poem, what would you call it?
Ooh. Let me think on that.
Sure.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Come tell us later.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, sir. Tell us your name and where you're from.
All right, my name is Larry. I'm from Portsmouth, Virginia. Well, I've been in Nashville since 2004. Right. So here I stand in the lush grass that Bruce, TD, and myself used to wrestle and run. Oh, sure. I'll run it again. Here I stand in the lush grass that Bruce, TD, and myself used to wrestle and run. The place where we turned acorns to baseballs and sticks into baseball bats. Where we would race to see who was the fastest or catch the most fireflies. Well, we called them lightning bugs. Yes, here I stand. It looks the same, but it doesn't quite feel the same. They look the same, but they don't seem the same. Nostalgia is a beautiful nightmare and yet my favorite dream. And to you, nostalgia, I accept. Here I stand, looking at Grandma and Granddad's house, and I'm thankful they're still standing at the door.
Thank you. Thank you, Larry. What was that line? Nostalgia is my beautiful nightmare and my favorite dream. Nicely done, sir. Okay. Yes, Jessica, tell us
Oh, yeah, I have a
your
name tag
name
on.
and where you're from.
Hi, I'm Jessica, and I actually live in Miami. I'm here visiting these two beautiful ladies in Nashville. Oh, cool. And now I feel like my poem wasn't long enough, but I'm going to accept that it's the right amount. Okay. The only time I feel free is lying underneath the bark of the tree, barefoot on the golden grass, so airy that it feels clean. I wish I could stay here all day, but then comes the imminent rain. I'm back stuck in the muddy gray.
Can I invite you to a short experiment?
Sure.
Okay, so I'd like us to read it one more time, but your last line first,
Okay.
and then we'll just go backwards.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm back stuck in the muddy gray. Yeah. I'm back stuck in the muddy gray. The only time I feel free is lying underneath the bark of the tree, barefoot on the golden grass, so airy that it feels clean. I wish I could stay here all day, but then comes the imminent rain.
Isn't that amazing? Thank you so much. If you ever get into a practice of writing and you feel like, I'm having just kind of similar thoughts or patterns or kind of hard getting out of a groove, try that. Try a disruption and see what comes out. Okay, I'm going to have Alex close us with a song. Let's give it up one more time for everyone who shared. And also, for yourself, thank you for participating today. Thank you for participating today. Thank you for writing. Thanks for being here. As Alex plays a song, I want to invite you into a thought. And if something comes up, feel free to write it down. All of the poetry and the writing that we created today as a group, that all happened in 10 minutes. So if I'm capable of creating this in 10 minutes, what else am I capable of creating in my life? So that's the thought that I want to leave you with, okay? Thanks for being here, and let's give it up for Alex.
Thanks again, James, and thank you guys all for listening and just being so open. I did not know about Creative Mornings, but I'm a fan now. And I just want to leave you with this song. This is the title of my next album that's going to be coming out in the fall. It's called Permission. And I think I just wanted, I noticed a lot of language around the word permission that always started to feel funny to me because we always say, we have to, wait for permission to be given to us, or we give it to other people, and a lot of what today made me think of in my own journey is kind of rejecting that and owning, maybe that we all have inherent permission to take up our own space. And so this is a song about permission.
Here in the dark, where everything starts, cradled in the swirling waves, there's a spark from the tiniest heart, saying what it's supposed to say. You have permission, like a fire filling up a room, like a flower when it starts to bloom. We do what we're built to do. All of this time made yourself small, folding and folding, nothing at all. Don't believe what they told you. Nothing can hold you and nothing is hidden. Scream it out loud, let your voice crack. Cut through the silence and take it all back. You can take up space, you don't have to wait for it to be given. You have permission. Here in the sun, all the fortunate ones, born into something to say. Keep your head down, don't make a sound. Follow the rules of the game. You have permission, like a siren on the avenue, like a mirror when it tells the truth. My love, there was nothing to prove. All of this time made yourself small, folded and folded, nothing at all. Don't believe what they told you. Nothing can hold you and nothing is hidden. Scream it out loud, let your voice crack. Cut through the silence, take it all back. You can take up space, don't have to wait for it to be given. You have permission. I know you're not supposed to talk in the middle of the song. I forgot to mention why I wrote this song. I used to want to sing, but as I said earlier, there were a lot of forces kind of pushing me to get smaller and not make noise and stay as quiet as possible. And so when I would try to sing, my throat would be so tight, so it was trying to protect me, that my voice would crack. And I would make kind of a squeaking, Peter Brady puberty sound. And I'd get embarrassed and I'd get even smaller and shrink even more. And so when I wanted to write this song, I wanted to write in an exercise for myself, which was to write a part that was purposely too high for me to sing. So I just wanted to invite you, if you feel like it, to help me out with this part. You have permission. Oh.
Thanks for being here today.